specific immunity. Now come to the second step. Second step is adhesion. Second step is the adhesion. Now how the bacteria will adhere in our body? Okay, how the bacteria will adhere in our body? Tell me. Yeah. First, I already told you that bacteria is possessing some of the appendages, isn't it? And these appendages help in the process of, these appendages help in the process of adhesion. But you know that certain bacteria won't have these appendages. They don't have the locomotory part. These appendages, we are talking about this as a pili. Okay, also sometimes interchangeably used as a fimbriae. Okay, pili and fimbriae. So not all, you can say, the bacteria have these appendages, the pili and the fimbriae. Okay, certain bacteria, they don't possess this fimbriae and pili. So it means the mode of adhesion is different type. Actually the mode of adhesion is different types. So the first type which we are going to discuss is fimbrial adhesion. I should write it in a larger fashion. Fimbrial adhesion. As the name suggests, the bacteria will adhere on our body surface by the help of its fimbriae. By the help of their fimbriae, it can adhere on our body surface. Suppose bacteria successfully enters. Now I am just taking this cell and making it in large fashion. So this is our, you know, that our body have the cell membrane, okay, and cell membrane have the special kind of arrangement, isn't it? The outer part have the lipid head. Cell membrane, our cell membrane is made up of, very good, it's a phospholipid. So this phospholipid is a bilayer. Okay, and the hydrophobic is the head part and the hydrophilic is the tail part. So basically the tail part, they are facing together. So these are the hydrophilic part and this head portion is a hydrophobic part. And you know that there is a presence of various receptors. Various receptors are present. Specific receptors. Receptors are basically glycoproteins over the cell membrane, and certain receptors are also present inside the cell membranes. So this fimbriae, their end portion, this fimbriae, I'm making it enlarged, their fimbriae end portion possesses some of the, you can say, the proteins which help to join with the host receptor. Got the points? So by this fashion, all the fimbriae, okay, or we can say the most of the fimbriae, they join the receptor, and this type of, you can say, adhesion is referred as a fimbrial adhesion. This type of is referred as a fimbrial pili adhesion, or simply called as the fimbrial adhesion. This is seen in the case of E. coli. So write it down. The example of fimbrial adhesion is E. coli. Now, once they make, you can say, the connection with the host receptor, now maybe there is a fluid which is coming, okay, they won't, you can say, expel the bacteria. Bacteria is successfully resided. Got the point? That's a one way, that's a one mode of, you can say, adhesion. That's called the fimbrial adhesion. Then there are other types of adhesions called as, called as afimbrial adhesion, because we know that the certain organism, they won't have the fimbriae, these appendages. Then how this bacteria can adhere in order to cause a disease, how they are adhered in the host body. So that's another mechanism that is referred as a afimbrial adhesion, that is called as the a or non-fimbrial adhesion. Non-fimbrial adhesion. So just I am leave all this portion. Now draw once again one bacteria. Bacteria have the outer envelope, okay, then there is a cell membrane. They have the extra chromosome, you can say extra genetic material referred as the plasmids, okay, and the genetic material is dispersed. Got the point? Now this bacteria, they won't have the fimbriae, they don't have the appendages. Then how it will reside? It will reside over the host, you can say the surface or host receptor. Okay, remember, receptors are specific in nature. Receptors are specific in nature. This bacteria, they secrete certain proteins. Okay, this bacteria secrete certain proteins. We refer those proteins called as the adhesin. Adhesin, and this adhesin, it will love to fit over the specific host receptor, and thereby making a connection, thereby adheres on the host cell membrane or host surface. Okay, the example is Staphylococcus aureus. The example is the Staphylococcus aureus. Write it down. Write down the example. Staphylococcus aureus. Remember, scientific name is started with the genes started with the capital letter, and the specific name is started with a small letter. Okay, Staphylococcus aureus. Got the point? No problem. Now, in the certain bacterial species, it shows that bacteria also undergo the another kind of adhesion, that's called as the hydrophobic adhesion. That's called as the hydrophobic adhesions. So let's study the another kind of adhesion. Hydrophobic adhesion. In the hydrophobic adhesion, what is happening? This bacteria morphology is such that it is not, you can say, expelled by the fluids. It is not expelled by the host fluid. Okay, it can successfully reside on the host surface. Okay, by the process of hydrophobic